Hey, this is Russ. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not sitting on my standard recliner chair to talk to you, or I'm not laying down and bending my knee on the CPM machine. So you must be wondering, what's going on? Is he getting better? Is there some good news to talk about this week? No, no good news. But I was getting tired of the lousy looking videos that I've been making since this knee replacement thing has happened. So I thought I'd put you out in an area where I would rather be, which it would be, of course, around water. Yeah, I'd like to be fishing, I'd like to be doing all this stuff, but I can't do it. I am kind of stuck. So today I just wanted to give you some updates as to what's been happening since the knee manipulation, the manual knee manipulation. Now, I had that done last Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so that would be, 9 days since the manual knee manipulation. So the doctor was able to push my knee to 130 degrees, as you know. And so you might be wondering, how have I been doing in physical therapy since that time? Well, I will tell you that the first day, right out of the gate, I was only able to get 95 degrees. But after a couple of days of pushing, I was able to get 105 degrees. Now, I've not been able to duplicate that. I dropped down to 95 degrees, went down to 90 degrees. Yesterday, we were able to do about 100 degrees. So I haven't even been able to hit that 105 degrees again. I do have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and I'm curious to see what he's going to have to say about that, because he might not be too happy. And so I did a little bit of research on the internet, and they say if you can't do it, the only recourse they have is to open up your knee again, go through another operation to break up scar tissue. I personally think I can do more, but what holds me back is the pain. And my physical therapists have said the same thing. They can feel that the knee will be able to bend more if I would allow it, but the pain holds me back. So I guess if you look at it this way, if I had painkillers that would take out all of the pain 100% so that they can just push it, could I hit the 130 degrees? Probably could. The thing is, though, you have to push it to get there. If I wake up early in the morning, I'm lucky if I get 45 degrees of bend, and the knee is totally stiff. So I have to work it throughout the day to get it to bend a little bit, and still, can I do 90 degrees? Can I just sit on a chair and get 90 degrees of bend? And the answer is no, I can't get it. So I'm not sure where this is all going to lead. I do know this, from things I've read, I am within probably 10% of the population who gets knee replacements that cannot get a good degree of bend by this time. I've actually had about 6 weeks now, so it's been about a month and a half since the actual operation. And usually by this time, people are ready to go and say, yeah, that was worth it. I can't say that. So I'm still of the mindset at this point that this probably was the biggest mistake of my life. I probably should never have done this, and going through all this pain. Now, it might get better later, but how much longer, really? Physical therapy is going to have to keep going for me, and that is draining me financially. I do pay a copay of $50 every time I go. I go 5 times per week. I pay $10 to the van drivers that pick me up and drop me back home. So $60 a day is costing me for this rehab. And the physical therapists are doing the best they can. I don't blame them in one bit. They're trying their best, but it's really me that's holding it back. And I do know my wife has been saying, just let them push it, but really you can't. I mean, it hurts that bad that you can't really do it. So more doom and gloom to tell you today, but I just at least wanted to give you a decent looking background when you're seeing me as I'm complaining more and more. Anyways, here's one good thing. I have started to accept private lessons again for my photography teaching. As you may know, that's what I do professionally. And I've put everything on hold as this is happening, but I'm going to start teaching again, and that's going to happen on Saturdays. So if you're in need of a private session, contact me and we can get that going if you're one of my former students. I'm doing some Photoshop training coming up soon for one of my former students, and that's going to help. Believe me, anything at this point is helpful. income's not coming in because I'm not doing anything. But yeah, it's time for me to get back to at least doing those things. And it's not like I can't do it, I just can't get there. Because I'm on pain medications, I can't legally drive. So my wife will be dropping me off at the office, do my thing, she'll pick me up, go back home, and that'll at least help pay some of the bills. So if you need training, let me know. I'm willing to do that at this point on a private level. So I'll give you more updates as we know more. Friday again is tomorrow will be my doctor's appointment. I'm curious to see what he has to say. Will he be happy with 105 degrees when pushed? I don't know. I know he knows he can get 130 out of me, but that's again under sedation. 105 when pushed with major pain. It might be the best I can do. I don't know. Anyways, there's no length, there's no strength in the leg. I can't stand, quickly. I can't do squats. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. It's not in the cards. So that's going to take some time. I'm ready for additional physical therapy, but I really don't want them to open up my knee again. This would be the worst thing. So give you guys more updates as we get there. Talk to you guys next time.